That's right. Gonna be a Baptist preacher so that I won't have to work. Well, I'm in the pulpit, jumping up and down, 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 down. Yeah, I'm in the pulpit, jumping up and down. Okay. Well, I've been hollering good news all the miles around. My sister jumped up now, ooh, she began to grin. Yeah, she did. Well, my sister jumped up, ooh, she began to grin. To say, good Lord have mercy, please forgive me for my sins. Forgive me now, please, please, please. Oh, oh, oh. Ah, yes. Let me religion. Gonna join the Baptist church.
Good evening, everyone. How are we doing? We've got some tunes on the go today. There we go. And we're back.
Yeah. Wow.
Look where we are.
We're in the beer garden, aren't we, Tom?
We're in the beer garden tonight at Finnegan's, and we've got company. Just give us a little cheer. Hey! You can't see him. We can't see him, but we can see Gav over here. Gav is in the house.
Hi, guys.
Give a little wave to the camera there, Gav.
Yeah.
There he is. Gav is our head chef in for the evening.
Yes, chef.
Yes, chef.
Yes,
We
chef.
chef.
Yeah.
And
What a
he's
guy.
what a guy.
It smells amazing.
It smells so
I'm
good
just-
here, doesn't it?
I've had no tea, not on purpose, but like because I just forgot to cook something, and then like,
well, you're in for a treat this evening, aren't you?
this will be boss.
Look,
I hope you like it.
Oh, Gav, I can smell it now. I'm gonna like it.
Well, they're the kebabs you try to smell in now.
Are
we've
they?
got kebabs as well.
And Gav, we've got already Mikey saying this podcast has a vegetarian option. You can just switch it off.
Yeah. Vegans and everything. Unfortunately, nothing vegan.
In fairness, Mikey, you might have just won nuggets of the week.
Well, that's it. We'll see. And look, Gav comes bearing gifts
we
tonight.
like
So
people
look
who
at
come bearing
this.
gifts.
Big gifts.
Look at these.
Look at this.
What are these called, Gav?
Cote de Boeuf stack cutter meat's called. So it's a ribeye on the bone, and they're dry aged for about 60 days. They are. So they're prime ribeye steak. Only the best for you guys.
Do you know what? It only took us a year, but we've got a sponsor.
we have got a sponsor.
We've
Our
got a
sponsor is Althamans.
You're going to have to get better actually
Altham's
saying the name.
Proper Butchers.
That is a proper
And
picture, isn't it? Look
Super
at that.
Club.
Supper.
I can't see. I haven't got my glasses on. Have I?
Get your glasses on.
That was
Supper
our
Club.
first and final sponsor because we can't even say the name right of the sponsor.
Supper Club.
Super Club. Come and join the Super Club. Dear.
Which give us a little brief.
Go on, Gav. Tell
We'll
us a little
talk
bit
about it.
about. We're
Yeah,
going to
yeah.
get into it, but tell us.
So, Altham's Butchers is a 5-generation family walking butchers. Started off in just butchers, and now we do hotels, restaurants, football grounds, hotels, everything around the northwest, the Midlands of the UK. We do more fine dining.
Oh,
Wow. That's what we're
Startlements.
used to. So
Yeah.
is that what we've got tonight? The
Yeah,
fine
all
dining
fine
option?
dining for you
That's what
guys.
we've
We've got
Good.
prime sirloin steak, I don't know if you can see the picture there. So we've got these nice dry aged.
Bring that right up to the camera, Gav. Is it? Go on, right up. Look at that.
So prime dry aged.
Are we having them tonight?
We're having these tonight. They're going to be cooking these in a minute. They're beautiful steaks. Then we've got pesto resistance. These are Wagyu steaks, Yorkshire Wagyu.
Yeah.
And then we've got some fillet steak barbecue beef kebabs.
Oh.
They're cooking over there now on the coals.
People are just going to hate us. I think people are just going to turn off.
Can you just move in here?
Yeah, that's what everyone says to me.
Joyce is moving out.
Yeah.
He's moving Gavin.
That's fine.
I need someone to do the washing up, Tom.
Yeah.
Nice
I don't
marbling.
wash up. I do not wash up. In the thing in our house, whoever cooks doesn't wash up. So I cook all the time. So I don't have to wash
all
up.
the time as well.
And I'm rubbish washer up. My wife will explain. I say that I'm the worst washer up in the world.
Yeah.
Wow. Well, mate, thank you so much for coming to join us.
No, you're very welcome.
We've also got, you can't see them, they're just off camera here, but we've got Emma and Joyce in. It's funny how they wanted to come when it was steak night, didn't they?
No, after Valentine's, we know how to treat them, don't we? So we brought them in again for another date night.
That's it.
And we've got a special guest tonight, haven't we, Tom? Come on, introduce.
Craig and Shelley. From next door.
The neighbours are in.
The neighbours are in.
The neighbours are in. We were making too much noise, so we said, why don't you come and join us? Like you do when you have a party in your garden, you know. Yeah.
What's it like? What's it like to have Allan as a neighbour? That's what I was just going to say.
It's a good skin.
He's a good what?
A good skin. It's a Scouse thing.
Oh, okay.
You won't know what that is.
I'm assuming that's a highly offensive term for a horrible neighbour. Is that what he is?
No.
Does he put your bins out? Does he ever do anything like that? On occasion. Sort yourself out. He doesn't even put his own bins out. Oh, well, welcome to Finnegan's for the evening. It's lovely to have you in. Give it a little like and share while you're with us. And tonight we've got Gav, who's going to be cooking us some steaks. We're going to find out a little bit about him this evening.
Yeah.
We've got all the usual fun. We've got a prize to give away, haven't we?
Have we?
Oh, we're not giving it away.
I don't know whether we're giving it away.
What do you reckon, Gav? Let's not give Gav's cooker away.
It's too battered.
You've just blew it.
What do you mean? Oh.
What's he doing?
That's like, we've got a quiz. Here's the answer.
You said the answer.
No,
I didn't say anything, Gav.
You did?
Did I?
Yeah.
Did he, guys? Well,
okay, well, we'll come back to it. We'll come back to it. We'll leave it for a while.
When everyone gets it right.
That's it. Anyway, moving on.
We were going to give it away, but Gav thinks it might not be good enough to give away.
Slept in it.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, we'll do a little guessing game.
You can have a souvenir of it.
Yeah.
You know, say that was Gav's, that.
We've got beer mats, haven't we?
We've got someone.
And we've even got some Finnegan's beer still.
Gav,
no one wants to drink that.
We've got Nina Williams in
That's
tonight.
My daughter, yeah.
She said hi, Dad. And
hi, Nina, vibes. Love you.
I'm glad you were aware that she was your daughter. That could have been awkward,
she's off to uni on Saturday.
Is she?
Yeah.
Nina, what's she studying?
Design.
I was expecting Davina McCall to come in there. Long lost family.
Yeah. Hi, Gav.
Hi, Gav. Here's Nina.
Don't. I don't want to. I'm joking.
Barbara's in and she says there's far too much meat. Barbara was angling for an invite, I think.
Was she?
Yeah.
But sadly, Barbara, if you get in the car and head over.
Yeah. Head over to Finnegan's.
We'll save you a steak. Not a whole steak.
No.
Just a little bit of one. Yeah,
we might have some left.
We might have some left. Very good. So we've got guests. We've got steak night. We've got lots of fun things coming up.
Yeah.
But
what have we been up to this week?
We went out for Alan's birthday. When was your birthday?
It was in February.
And we went out
on Friday.
Where did we?
To the cricket.
I've never been to cricket before.
Have you never been?
Have you been to cricket before, Craig?
Anyone ever been to cricket before? No one.
I played it once in Preston when I was 15 and I was rubbish.
We played it once in school. Once, just once.
It was Preston.
Never.
Preston.
Proper played.
Club.
Yeah.
I was an extra. He was short players, so my mate said, "Come on." And
just threw you on, like
I was just a fielder.
Did you have to do anything, or was it just like
I just tried my best and I was useless?
I didn't ask you back again.
No, I was looking. There's some oldies.
Well, we went
to cricket T20 international, England versus New Zealand.
Yeah. I loved it.
We were in a scaffold stand that Tom had. He had vertigo going up. He was like, "This is too high, mate. This is too high, mate. This is too high."
I don't like heights, and it was terrifying. A stand made out of scaffold. They couldn't even make a proper stand.
That's because they take it down, don't they? You told me this.
What, they take the whole thing?
They take the stand down when there's concerts on, because that's where the stage goes. Was it you told me that?
It wasn't me.
Wasn't it you?
No.
That's what they do. They take the stands out. because they have concerts there. So the stand's temporary that they take down and put back up again.
Well, it looked temporary. It looked terrifying.
It was pretty sturdy, though, wasn't it?
There was gaps in it. There was gaps in it. You could just see straight down to your death. So I enjoyed it because it was a bit. You could just have a pint. Like you can't have a pint while you're watching football. So you could have a pint for the cricket.
That's because cricket's posh, and you don't get hooligans in cricket, apparently.
Well, maybe I'm going to get into cricket.
Yeah.
Well, England just totally destroyed New Zealand, didn't they? It was embarrassing.
With them,
So
by about 90 runs, didn't they, or something?
We just
hundreds of runs.
We just have a chat for a little bit, and every so often you'd look back.
Just look back and go, oh yeah,
the game's finished now, and we went home. But it was good.
And the taxi driver caused murder, didn't he?
He did. And you know
trying
what?
to get us into a fight. He was saying, I've got 5 lads in the back here, and we went, you just want to lock that door, mate?
That's it. There's carnage at the end of the cricket. All these cars trying to get out, and we picked the most aggressive taxi to get in. Who's looking to do everyone in.
He's literally like, he pulled out in front of someone, and he's just sat there, and the fella's going, get out of your way. And he's like, no, you move. I'm going nowhere, lads. I'm going nowhere. You're going nowhere. I'll stay in all night. I've got all night. Honestly, to see him. And then he wanted to fight a fella on a motorbike.
So he just locked the doors and said,
you can't fight a fella with a motorcycle helmet on, can you? They're going to batter you, aren't they?
And then, believe it or not, we made it back to Netherton. And see, our usual haunt in Netherton is the snooker hall.
Yeah, no.
But no,
we went with Danny's dad, weren't we?
So we went to Marty's, which is, how would you describe Marty's? That got a
well, I'll describe
Gav, have
Marty's.
you been to Marty's before?
Never heard of it.
Oh, well, you say you go to high-class establishments. So
they might be watching.
Oh, well.
But I remember, well, Steve lived in Breck Road and drinks in Breck Road in Anfield.
Yeah.
And he said to me, just gone into Marty's there. Wow, that's rough.
I used to live in the Cabbage back in the day.
Did you? That's the one. The other one,
Road.
that's closed as well, isn't it? The one, the other side of Netherton.
No, different.
Oh, am I thinking?
Cabbage Breck Road.
Okay.
Just off Priory Road.
Well, so we were in
Marty's.
We were in Marty's.
I thought it was really good.
It was lovely.
I liked it.
We were
did karaoke.
I didn't. We were there for no longer than half an hour, and Alan was already up doing Gangster's Paradise as usual.
It was longer than
Classic.
that. It was longer than that.
Classic.
And Danny was up first.
What did Danny do?
I forget. Oh, Sweet Caroline's, as he say.
Sweet Caroline.
Dignity.
Not that sweet.
Him and his dad murdered Dignity, didn't he? Yeah.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah, so,
they had no dignity.
It was terrible, wasn't it? That's
See,
the worst
Mandy's in.
version of
She says
Dignity
all the clients where she works drinking Marty's. Well, we might have seen a few of them.
We might have, yeah.
We were there.
We were there. It was all.
It was a good night.
I liked it.
I think we might take the ladies there for an evening.
Yeah, I'm sure you'd enjoy it. Honestly, much better vibe than the snooker hall. Bit livelier. So
that Riley's.
What else? Why have you put football down? What are we saying about football?
Can't remember.
Huh?
Might have been the fancy football.
Oh, don't look at that.
With Mikey's number one at the moment, but we don't know. It's only early.
And finally, believe it or not, Alan, tell them about what that
this Saturday.
This Saturday.
Are
you aware that this Saturday is a special occasion?
Special day in the world.
No, you've not heard?
No,
not planning anything?
You don't know. This Saturday.
Gav, you've not heard anything about this Saturday?
Not in Netherton or Bittle Drums, no.
Well, this Saturday, Tom, is
by national, by
international,
by your priest a beer day.
I bought a mistake day, so it's a bit early.
You've gone over and above.
I've got the next.
You've gone over and above with the steak.
You don't have to buy us a beer on Saturday, but the rest of you,
who are watching,
If you say again, is it Heritage Weekend?
Let's buy a priest a pint day.
This Saturday. Yeah,
this Saturday. Have a look. No, it's a thing. Honestly, it's a proper thing. Google it.
Google it. Buy a priest a
9th
pint.
of September.
9th of September. And so
this is an ecumenical matter. I'll have you know.
If you want to bring your drink on Sunday morning to church, Emmanuel, they can do. We've got baptisms.
That'll cause a bit of a rift.
Actually, don't bring it on Sunday.
Don't do that. Otherwise, we won't be pleased by the
We
end
might
of the day.
be in trouble. But you can drop it off, or you can buy us one online.
Yeah. Nice little segue, Tom.
buymeacoffee.com/Finnegan's. You can buy us a pint.
You can buy us a pint on there.
There you go.
Yeah,
Why
and
wait till Saturday?
And then we can buy more lights and look even
Look
brighter
at that.
than we are.
I'm sweating under these lights tonight. Is it just the temperature?
Gonna be over here. I'm smoked out.
How's it going over there, Gav?
Cool, yeah, we're nearly ready on some kebabs for you to try.
Stick one of those kebabs up to the camera. Like, bring it close.
Show us one.
Go on. Look. Oh, look at that.
So these are fillet tail ends at the end of the fillet. When you cut fillet steaks, you only get so many out of a fillet.
This is the best Wednesday night of
So-
Finnegan's ever, isn't it?
You have a little bit at the end.
Yeah.
We call that the trimmings.
Okay.
So they just go for like stir fry, stroganoffs. We call them stroganoff strips or whatever. So I've just got some of them. I've marinated some barbecue sauce, some honey, and some fennel seeds. So they're all out through there now for you to try.
This is my favourite episode by a mile.
Yeah.
This is basically the whole thing's paid off finally. Why we were just waiting for someone to give us something free.
Forget
and
buy
Gav
me a
has
coffee.
come up trumps. What a
I
guy.
try and be the best.
Oh, more than comfortably. Also, can I just say, my wife was away this week. She left me to look after the kids on my own.
Yeah. She was on a good mission, though. In fairness, she was doing a good deed. She was
going to visit a friend.
She was going to visit a friend.
She was visiting a friend, okay. You know, so that's nice. Go and visit a friend.
Very good.
But that friend lived in Switzerland.
Yeah.
So,
that's like a girls' weekend away, isn't it?
yeah, it was a girl's weekend away. She kept sending
I seen videos on speedboats and stuff.
Yeah.
That's all I'm gonna say.
Lake
Oh,
Geneva.
She was really slumming it.
Really,
Just
really
going
rubbing
over
it
to
in.
see if your friends okay.
Yeah. And she come back, and you can tell she's really disappointed to be home. She's disappointed with the family, with the life.
She's that
the
disappointed.
cards life
She's
is
just
drawn
booked you
out.
that holiday.
That's it. Yeah, she's been back for a few
But was
days.
the house clean and tidy when she got home? No, that's the main thing.
Well, I'd say so. Gav, I'm just going to say this because she sat a bit away, but it was tidier than when she left it.
Hey, that's fine talking in my house.
Oh, you're getting battered in the morning.
He won't be here next week, will he?
But I think you were segueing into this.
So Mikey said, yeah, folks, don't buy them a pint. Send them feet pics instead. That's loads better. Well, Emma did send me some feet pics. I can show my wife's feet pics, can't I?
You
Gav?
forgot about this, didn't you?
She didn't think I'd actually show them. So
this
here we
is
go.
holiday hooves, isn't it, Tom?
So this is holiday. Go on, give us. Wait a sec.
I don't know which one you're going to do.
Go on, holiday hooves.
It's holiday hooves.
Yeah, okay. Didn't work.
Didn't work, man.
So look, these are Allan. Do you want to guess which feet are my
I can't
wife's
even
feet?
see that. I literally can't see it. I can't see it with my glasses on.
Oh, okay. Well, they're the ones on the right, I think.
I was going to
Is that
guess
right?
on the ones on the right. The other one, because the other one's got a tattoo. So I was.
Have they?
Looks like on a leg. Oh, is
Oh,
it?
okay. Unless Emma's gone out.
It's a seaweed or something on a
I
leg.
thought Emma had gone out and got a tattoo while she was in Switzerland. She's in midlife crisis. Although she's nowhere near midlife. I'm just going to say that.
Oh, you're gonna get it.
It's not gone well.
Gonna get it.
Gav, this food's going to have to be really
Right, are
good.
you ready
or
to
I'm-
try some food now?
Oh, we'll
Of
try
course.
some. We'll
Yeah,
try
yeah.
some.
So I've got some
okay.
kebabs ready
We'll
for
come
you.
back to rating your feet after we've rated the
No,
kebabs,
it's fine.
Zemsky.
Well, you don't want food and feet at the same time.
Rest
do
in
you,
peace,
really?
Tom. Yeah,
That's
true.
good second.
Good save.
We can get
man. He
everyone
said
else
save
to
it.
rate them.
Yeah, what, rate the feet or the...
The feet?
Rate Emma's feet out of 10. The overall picture, she says.
Yeah, no,
You rate
I
the
actually
overall
think it was
picture.
actually quite good. I'm giving it an 8.
An
There you
8?
go. Even though I couldn't see it.
Yeah,
Because the
very good.
computer's
Look
fair.
at this.
The computer's further away this week.
Oh, this isn't fair, is it?
Oh, look at this.
Here we go. Chazza from Australia saying it's steak night. Does that mean the steak is cooked for 70 for the entire pod? Are we going to be? Is it like the after party, Gav? Or how long does steak take?
I mean, in fairness, he's going to take
These
at
are
least
steaks,
24
man.
hours to get here, isn't
Very
he? So
good.
it's
Very
going to
good.
be gone by then, isn't it? Hey,
Enjoy, guys.
Yes. Here
someone
we go.
dish that out,
Go on
Joyce.
then, Joyce. You'll have to
What?
be mum
You'll have to be.
and pass them round.
Yeah.
Look at
I
this.
don't know how you're going to do it. You might have to use your fingers. I don't
Yeah.
know.
Sorry.
Evening, Wills. Nice to have you in. Good to see you, mate. It's steak night. We've got steaks on the go. He's in Wigan. He's visiting his
So-
mate in Wigan called
Never
Steve.
mind, Wills. Who is
All
it?
right. Will's from.
Oh, Will's Church. Yeah. Okay.
Here we go. Charlie's giving you a 7.2 there.
There we go.
That's not great,
Try
is
them
it?
kebab. Give them a 4.
8.5
So they're
from
about
Miriam.
medium.
Close feet.
Medium
Yeah,
rare.
These are medium, are they?
Medium rare.
Medium
But
rare.
this fillet
just-
steak is very tender, so it'll melt in your mouth.
Oh.
Some of the end pieces will be a bit more done.
Very good.
This is nice.
Shelley, we've got you on camera there. And Joyce, we've
We
got
did
you on
get you on
camera.
camera.
Go on, Joyce. Give him a little wave.
Yeah.
Don't be shy. You could have done your makeup, Joyce. No.
So, Gav, well, they're starting to eat this, and we'll talk about how nice it is in a minute. Tell us a little bit about yourself, because we haven't spoke about you yet.
No, I'm fine. So,
Who are you? Where you from? That type of stuff.
From Liverpool.
Yeah.
I was born in Preston. Moved to Liverpool as a baby. Left school at 15.
15.
Yeah, with just O-level pottery, and that was it. And then went into catering college on a YTS.
Yeah.
Nice.
Like we said, £25
Oh,
a
yeah,
week.
yeah. And I was on a YTS. We must be similar age. How old are you?
52 I am.
I'm 56, so yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
Not that
No.
similar, then, is it?
Not that similar, no.
So,
I just look younger than you.
That steak is going
I
for it.
left Liverpool at 19.
Yep.
Right, by 18, went down to the Cotswolds, became a chef, and then worked in 1-star, 2-star Michelin restaurants around the Cotswolds, and then came back to Liverpool in 2001.
Very
you
good.
okay with the noise?
Yeah, just
Yeah,
keep it a little bit
keep
nearer
close
the
to the
microphone.
mic if you
Sorry,
can.
that's not
That's
better.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
So I'm trying to stretch now. So moved to Liverpool in 2001. Became head chef at Ykids. Got a bib gourmand there, which is like one below Michelin star. And then I got into development chefing. And then I got into Ykids, the children's charity. Started not just cooking, which you know.
Yeah.
Did that for 4 years. And then I went back into development chef. And I've been a development chef ever since.
What does that mean, Gav? A development chef?
A development chef is where we create products. So if you're food supermarket or M&S and you want an Indian range, you'll give me a brief of 5-6 dishes, and then I'll create them dishes for you. And then if you sign them off and the cost is there, they get launched into the supermarkets.
Wow.
So I do stuff also, restaurant chains, Ego, the Punch Bowl.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
So we
live at Ego.
Yeah, we do. They like it.
It's lovely.
Yeah,
It's absolutely
my daughter
lovely.
used to work there. She left last
You
week.
make the hanging kebabs.
Well, that's our meat.
Is it?
yeah, so that's all our
It's all making sense now.
Yeah.
It's all making
All
sense.
making sense.
Yeah.
Sponsored by Eagle.
Yeah.
Yeah. So hopefully Neil might be watching
Yeah.
if he's not abroad. That's the executive chef for Ego.
Very good.
So we do stuff like that. So we do restaurants, Liverpool Football Club.
We'll do. Get that camera on us.
Oh.
We'll do a live podcast from Eagle if you feed us. What's his name?
Neil.
Neil. Come on, Neil, lad. We're going to tag you into this. We'll do it, won't we, Tom? Put it back on, Gav.
We're back on. Is that okay for you guys?
Gav, that is
Gav,
another level,
So
mate.
it's the barbecue glare. It's not too overpowering. Just
Oh.
something different. Imagine that in a wrap with some tzatziki or something like that, some kind of salsa kind of thing.
Oh, well, we've got Emma. Pass this over.
That's for the steak.
Oh, that's for the steak.
for
That's the
Okay.
steak.
We
That.
won't jump the gun then.
We won't
They're
jump
going to
the
go on
gun.
there. I don't
No.
know if you can see the steaks here cooking.
Yeah.
Bring him up to the. Hold it up to the camera
I've
there.
rendered
Gav.
the fat down, so that fat's nice and crispy now, and that's what you can see dripping in. That's all fat and juice. What's going to flavour the steak? So,
Yeah.
So these are dry aged. I wish you can smell it. It's going to come around and have a smell of it. I won't bring it around because it won't be dripping everywhere. But the dry age makes the meat taste like fungi, parmesan-y flavour. And just like that's all I can smell now. If one of you guys want to come round and smell it,
Use can if you want to.
you come round and have a
Go
smell.
on, have a little
So you
smell.
might get a little tough bit of the steak, but just
Go on, we're getting Neil on camera as well. We're
come
lovely.
round, Neil, have a smell of these.
Craig. Sorry, Craig. Sorry, Craig.
Around here.
It's Craig. It's Craig.
You know,
Craig's
there
in.
we go. Craig's in.
Lower.
Give us a.
You can smell that.
That's beautiful.
You smell like the fungi, the cheesy parmesan, and that's what you're getting from the dry aged. If it wasn't dry aged, you wouldn't smell like it, just like a normal steak. And it's also dry aged and tenderizes the meat as well.
Wow.
So these sirloins are going to melt in your mouth, I'm telling you.
Oh,
Beautiful.
tell me about it, Judge. So, but we've got a bit of a competition, haven't we? Come on, should we do that?
Oh, yeah,
And then
go on.
people
What
can
we can do?
write it. You've got it down there.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
No, this is it. This is the competition.
I thought that was going to be heavy.
No. Can anyone tell me what this is?
That's I think that's Alan's shower cap.
It's not. I was just going to say it's not Tom's shower cap. Tom thought he was Mario at one point. You know what I mean?
So if you're watching at home, you need to guess in the
Guess
comments.
what this
Let
is.
us know what that is.
Gav says it's not worth giving it to you, but
No, it's not.
so
You can buy them online and they're very worth it.
yeah. But we'll
Explain
get
to
onto
them.
that later. But if I don't know, should we give a couple of beer mats out?
We give a few beer mats out.
Yeah.
I
You
think
own
someone's
some
got
beer
it.
mats, don't you?
I know why they've got it.
No, there's
Because
nothing
you
to
give
do.
the answer
Go
away
on,
in the first 2 minutes.
No, because they've not used the terminology that I've used, Gav. So I don't think it was. I don't think I gave it away.
Has someone got the answer?
Well, Mandy has said slow cooker bag. Is that close, Gav, or not?
Any more guesses?
Let's
Any
wait
more
and
guesses?
see. Go on, a few more guesses.
Let's get a few more guesses and see how we go.
All right, we'll come back to it.
So,
What made you want to become a chef, Gav?
well, I was going to join the RAF.
Right. Okay.
And
So was I.
went to,
I like
do you
the
know the old
pointy
RAF
hat.
on London Road when I used to be there.
Yeah.
The old site there. So I went there with my sister. She went to be an MP and I wanted to be a chef. Went there at 15. Want to be a chef. So, all right, join the RAF cadets and come back when you're 18. I went a bit disinflated. I thought, no encouragement, no do whatever. But I've always watched the chef's program, watched not Gordon Ramsay, Raymond Blanc, who was one of the idols, which I worked with him, pastry section. And then I just wanted to see them programs and all that. And Marco Pierre White, again, he's an idol of ours, of mine. And
Tom did that with me.
Did what?
So he watched you once.
And wants to say,
I'm
I want
gonna
to
work with him
be a
one day.
Baptist minister.
I'm going to
I
work
want to
with him
work
one
with
day.
my idol.
Yeah. And be idle, do you say then?
Yeah.
Be idle.
Yeah. Oh, fab. So you went the RAF?
Yeah, so I went there, went back, and I thought, oh, no. And then, because I got my O-level in pottery, I was going to go down to Stoke and get an apprentice.
You didn't really get an O-level in the
That's what
pottery.
he said before.
That's what I got. So
I
art
thought
and
you was
pottery,
joking.
I got an O-level.
What's
I
that?
failed me
Do you have to
maths.
make
Where
a bowl?
did you do pottery in school?
Yeah, and Anfield Comp.
How did you do pottery in school?
We had a proper clay bit.
Did you?
Mrs.
Why?
Campbell, Miss Campbell, my teacher was lovely lady.
We just about done maths.
Yeah.
What were they getting you ready for in life with a pottery course?
It was art. So you did have to do art and pottery. So you did art, so you had to draw what you were going to make.
Yeah.
And you were judged or you marked on both your drawing and your sculptures you made.
Wow.
Yeah.
I made some good sculptures. Like.
Did you?
Yeah, I'm good at making cakes as well.
Oh, I hope there's
Oh,
dessert
okay.
tonight then.
Number to be underneath.
That's in 4 weeks time.
That's it.
Yeah.
DJ, right? Yeah.
People, Gav, someone's guessed that it's your hairnet in this bag. Is that
Yeah.
right?
I should put it on now. My hair's in my eyes, stinging. No.
Very good.
So where did you train, Gav?
I didn't.
You didn't.
Nope.
Wow.
I went to college up on the YTS,
Yeah.
and I think I'm dyslexic. My daughter is, so I think I am.
Okay, yeah.
And obviously, it wasn't a thing then. It was a
No, yeah.
a swear word back in the 70s, 80s. You pick, yeah. Get him in the thick
I'm
class.
dyslexic, by the way.
Yeah.
Found out when I was 40.
Yeah,
so.
get him in the thick class.
Yeah.
Kind of thing and all that. So, and all the delegates decided to get the teachers on strike because he wanted to change the world in Liverpool.
Yeah.
And so I just got that, and then sorry, I forgot my question then.
Where did you train? You said you
sorry.
didn't.
So then I went to college at YTS and did waiting on first because you had to do waiting on and chefing. I just fell in love with waiting on.
Right.
And then I got a job in the moat house before I left Liverpool, the
Yeah.
old moat house.
Yeah.
And there was a waiter there, chef there, and cooking at the tables and all that kind of
Okay,
stuff.
and then just picked it up in the kitchens.
And just
out.
picked it. I went down to Cotswolds, went into this fine dining hotel, Flower Clanfield. Beautiful place, Clanfield, in the Cotswolds.
Yeah.
And went into the chef. I said, listen, I've seen your job advertising there. You got a job? And he said, yeah, you can come. And he only wanted me for 2 weeks because I had no qualifications and experience.
Yeah.
Just put my head down and grafted and just proved that I can do the job. And that's what I did. And
Fabulous.
I went to France a year later after that.
Wow.
Worked in France. That didn't work out, unfortunately.
No.
So I went there thinking I was going to learn French. And I was there, and we were on the coast. A beautiful place. We were on the coast. They had their own harbour. They had their own boat. It was all shellfish, the seafood restaurant. in the backyard, say, like a shed like this, about twice as long, have tanks, the size of your way your jacuzzi is, the hot tub, sorry, not jacuzzi. And they had shellfish, fresh seawater flashing around.
Yeah.
And they had oysters, clams, cockles, lobsters, crayfish, big crayfish, langoustines, all in the tanks. We just opened them all, cracked them open, there was a check on. So I'm there saying, what's this in French? What's this lime? And they go, no, that's a lime. What's it in English? We don't want to learn you French. We want to learn English. So I was just speaking English to everyone. And it was doing me head in. So in the end, I thought, nah, I can't. I've come here to learn French and learn the cooking. But it was a lovely part of the world. But again, I was only young.
I was terrible at French in school.
Yeah.
Absolutely awful. Yeah.
I just know French swear words now. Kitchen slang.
Back in the day, they used to do an oral examination as part of it. So you had a written one and then you had to talk and answer questions. And my teacher got us in the room and it was a tape recorder. Remember them? Yeah. And I literally, he asked me this question in French and I looked at him. He paused the tape. He told me the answer. He said, just say this. So he put the tape back on. I said it. He paused the tape and he went, you still got it wrong, you dickhead. You still got it wrong, you dickhead.
Oh, nice.
Not heard that word in French before.
No.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Oh.
So I'll just go through, just cook the sirloins. I don't know if anyone could see it. So I started them on the pan and then I finished them on the coals. Give a bit of a smoky flavour.
Okay.
So I'll cook them now to about medium for our guests. And then we'll let them to rest now. So if you were to eat them straight away, it'd be a bit tough and you'd be a lot of juice flying out. So if I were to put that on your plate now, so if you ever go to a restaurant and you've got a pool of juice on your plate, the chefs haven't let it rest, they just took it off the grill, smacked it on the plate, your chips, your peppercorn sauce and your broccoli stem, whatever. And you've not let it rest. If you let it rest, you shouldn't have any juice.
How long do you let it rest for?
Depending on the size. So them big cote de boeufs you got, you're going about 15 minutes.
Wow.
15 minutes of resting?
But yeah, 10 minimum, I would say.
Okay.
Yeah.
But a sirloin, like them sirloins, they're 8 to 10, I think. You want to leave them for about a good 5 minutes.
Wow.
Just cover a bit of foil.
I would leave them for like a minute.
Yeah.
That's just because you get hungry, you just eat them, you're hungry, you just want to...
And again, I've not seasoned the steak, because again, a lot of chefs you see, like Ramsay, throw them all and sea salt on there and everything. Yeah. To me, is where if you put salt on something, it draws liquid out. So if you're putting salt on, it's going to start to draw liquid. So if you left it to rest, and before you start to get your grill, your pan hot, or your grill, or whatever you're cooking your steak on, it'll just start taking moisture out. So to me, is what we do is we seal it, we cook it, and then we season after we've carved it.
Okay.
Very good.
Do it all our meat.
Fabulous.
Gav, I think they're onto it. We've got a few people who've said it's a food cooker bag.
It is.
It's not your hairnet at all, is it?
No.
It's a cooker bag. So what do you do with one of those?
So let me tell you a little story about these things. I found this company from when I worked with Not Just Cooking and Ykids.
Go on.
It's a wonder bag, they're called, and it's a slow cooker. So it's great for if you're going to see loved ones or your nan or whichever. Basically, you can start cooking at your nan's or your grandparents or your mother's or whatever, or someone you know who's elderly, your neighbour. Cook them in their house. Cook it for 25 minutes, get it nice, hot and boiling. Put it back in the bag. Put the lid on it. Put another lid on it. Leave it. You can leave it for 3 to 4 hours. That will stay hot. And it'll cook whatever's in there. Chicken, lamb, goat, mutton. I've cooked lamb neck in it, that bag, years ago. Lamb neck. It melted off the bone. I was just sucking the meat off the bone. So the really good thing, they were created for Africa where there's not much wood.
Yeah.
And obviously they're cooking a lot of goat, tougher meat over there in the countries. So they created it. So you can buy them online. They're about 60 to 80 pounds they are.
Yeah.
But again, this time now with money for lecky and all that.
Yeah.
If you don't want to be cooking a stew in your slow cooker or whatever, you can boil it for 20 minutes on your induction hob or your gas in your bag. Go and do service. Come back, you've got a stew ready.
Yeah. Fabulous.
Again, it's a brilliant creation. I love it.
What is it in there? Is that the case?
That's it.
Yeah,
you
so
put
you
it in
open it
that
up.
and take the lid out.
Yeah,
Put it in.
There's me here next.
Put the lid on top of it and tighten it up again.
And seal it up.
Wow.
And it cooks.
That's amazing.
There you go. A brilliant,
Well,
brilliant
I
thing
never.
it is.
That's
No, I
ace,
know.
that. Jack's, our producer, Jack's
He's in
listening
from
all
Germany.
and he's speaking of maths. He finally has passed his maths.
What a guy.
Well played. English and maths.
English and maths. Well done,
What a
Jack,
guy.
lad. Well done, Jack, lad.
Now maybe
We'll
he'll
have
be
you
able
back
to.
now.
Yeah, maybe now he'll be able to push the buttons at the right time. Sorry, Jack.
1, 2.
Sorry,
1,
Jack.
2.
I've got kids. I've got hungry kids here, Gav. Look, just peering in
Well,
through the.
kebabs here if you like it medium rare.
They do, yeah.
Yeah.
You want to try some
Want
kebab?
to
Eden?
try some kebabs?
All right, come through.
Come on out.
I'll just clear it quick flash.
He'll get you some now.
Yeah, you wait there a second and he'll
Get a
just come in.
plate.
There you go.
You
So-
take it through to the kids, 3.
Hang on. Is Gav doing his stuff?
So these, so I'm going to cut the sirloins
What have
now
you done?
in a second
Oh,
for
sorry,
you to
don't
try.
What have you done? You've broken. Oh, it's back on, I think, Thomas. Don't know whether it's working, but it's back on. You'll have to just keep talking, Gav. Our camera's just been kicked over.
Oh, that's nice.
We're back on. We're back on. Yeah. So
yeah.
I know you said it before about your meals, the proper butchers.
Yeah, so
and
the proper butchers, obviously we do on everything what we've got here tonight, you can go online and buy. If you go onto the properbutchers.co.uk
that's the
or to
website.
Alfred's Butchers,
Okay.
Google that, you'll find all the links to the shop.
Yeah.
And that will get, you can pick whatever you want. There is a minimum order, or there'll be a charge for your carrier. And then also the steaks, boxes, hamper boxes, Christmas boxes, everything on there, what you want to buy.
Because you
So
mainly-
barbecue sets.
You mainly cater for the catering industry, don't
Yes,
you?
mainly for the catering and season.
Yeah,
Not-
in the
not
butchers.
as a butcher, yeah.
Yeah.
Because that's where the family started, as a butcher in Morecambe and Lancaster. Just give us one plate, young man.
But as the supper club,
Yes.
that's you can actually order some meals. We've got some flyers
You can
here.
go online now. I do have a discount code. So as you see there, what Alan's showing, we're a high-end ready meal company.
Yeah.
So with the standard of Marks and Spencer's, Waitrose, better than Waitrose kind of thing, and
That's
Boots,
so nice.
which is one of our customers who I create ready meals for.
Yeah.
That's how I got into the albums.
Very good. Very good.
Put some barbecue sauce on the kids.
Barbecue sauce on
Put
it.
some barbecue on your beef kebabs.
Oh,
There
go
you go.
on.
You're going to get some anyway.
Yeah, I'm sure they will.
Yeah.
Yeah, so the ready meals, again, we've just launched that brand. Yeah, guys.
Take the plate over to everyone else and then share it.
Oh, yeah. You're welcome.
What a guy.
Yeah,
see,
so-
you didn't know this was going to happen tonight, did you, Lee? Hey, who didn't know? Anything can happen at Finnegan's Bar and Grill, can't it, Thomas?
That's it.
Anything can happen. You don't know. You're surprised that I know which button to press, aren't you?
You
don't know what's going on
Don't
when I
press
press the buttons.
buttons.
Push the button.
Very
That's
good.
it.
So, Gav,
Yes.
you were Ykids. How did that even come about?
Ykids. Well, Anne, who used to run the ready.
Anne.
See if you can get it a bit closer.
Sorry.
There you
Anne,
go. That's
I'm
it.
just worried
Perfect.
about this pan, so let me just turn that down.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry, just want to set the bar on fire.
That's okay.
1 second.
I wish
worry.
you could see the moves that Joyce is making here.
With
It's
Ykids,
like doing the limbo.
Anne Woodruff, who ran the Ready projects back in the day, she emailed every hotel and restaurant in Liverpool to ask for the chef to come on Halloween and do something
Okay.
in Springwell School when it was there at the
Yeah,
time. So I was the only chef who said yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, so it was Halloween. 2 kids turned up. There was more volunteers than kids.
Yeah, that's free food. So.
Yeah, but I did a chocolate day
Wow.
or chocolate evening. So we just had a mess and had a play. And then Anne obviously went back and told Claire about how well it went, obviously.
Yeah.
And she called me in and said, let's have a chat. And luckily I was leaving the Radisson at the time to do other things. I was going to do a lecturing and everything.
Yeah.
And she said, do you fancy being a social enterprise? What's one of them? I'll give it a go.
Yeah.
Luckily we had help from the family. my garden, obviously funded and everything. And we did it, and I did it for 4 years, and it became quite successful.
I'm breaking stuff. Sorry, Gav.
You carry on. Cameos, isn't
you
it?
carry on.
These kids don't work with children.
Just say a quick say hello.
Animals and children.
Stand by. Off you go. Go on. Carry on, Gav.
So and we did a lot of the Ykids, a lot of the schools around Bill.
Yeah.
And working with the charity, which is the biggest shock for me and good, was I never knew what poverty was around the area where I lived. Because obviously I'm Oddle Park, bottom of Bull Lane, nice estate. A mile down the road, there's kids struggling to eat.
Yeah.
Mum and dads would rather buy a bottle of booze than feed the kids a hot meal.
Yeah.
Kids are getting a hot school meal, no dinner. They've got to fight for the mum's out getting drunk or sat in the house getting drunk, and the mates kids are out playing. And it was really heartwarming, and I really wanted to fill out now just doing it because it was really emotional. And I did Bedford Primary, a lot of school work in Bedford Primary, and I didn't realise how many fostered kids and adopted children are in that school, and what that school does for them children. Because obviously the kids are in foster care, but they'll bring the new parents coming in, and we did cooking with them. So say you're adopting a new child, you through the cooking with me, you learn how to become a parent of the family, bond with them. Yeah. And it was brilliant. And some wacky, not wacky stories, but lovely stories and sad stories. But just great to see how kind people out there who want to adopt these poor children who parents don't want them anymore. And it was just amazing and so rewarding.
How long were you with?
4 years.
4 years, yeah.
I wanted to stay long, but unfortunately, I was due to get funded and start working in St. Helens with Helena Housing, who do a lot of charity funding. And unfortunately, these promised me all this work, and then someone took over, and they said to me, "Sorry, Gav, you're only getting 1 day a week now, not 5." Oh no! Whoa! What are you going on here, Mouse? I've been promised 5, and unfortunately, and then as me, I didn't want to go back to Ykids and say to Claire, "Sorry, I've got no work."
Yeah,
it's going to take me a month or 2 to get work. I didn't want to take money off. Non-restricted funding and all that. Me as a parent, I couldn't do that.
Yeah.
So I had to leave, unfortunately, and say
it's because a lot of the charities, when they get donations, it's for a specific thing.
Yeah.
And so if you're not doing that thing, you can't pay people out of that money. So then the money dries up really quickly. That's why they rely on donations and that, because that's unrestricted. And then they could have covered that for a bit then if they had more donations and stuff.
At the beginning, I was quite lucky. We can hear you. I was quite lucky that Claire had some lot of unrestricted funding and she could pay me a small salary. So many hours a week, which was good to start off with. And then obviously when I started, Freddie was really good for me, helping me out start off. And then we went from there with that. And then I just kind of got my own business work, repeat business.
Mate, you've got some fans in tonight. Tim saying, Tim Coates, Gav's a legend. Hope he's bought the chilies. He wasn't allowed to bring the chilies tonight.
Been banned.
Banned from the chilies.
No for the chilies.
No for the chilies.
Also, we've got Mandy saying, Gav and Sean did sessions for me in the Children's Centre. Really good. Help families cook on a budget.
Yeah.
So it's top stuff.
That's his auntie, isn't it?
Yeah.
Very good.
Guys, you ready for some sirloin?
We're ready for some sirloin.
Sorry, I don't interrupt you.
We are ready for some sirloin.
Let's go. So this is where we're going to dip it in, get our fingers dirty into the chimichurri.
Okay.
Is that what that's called?
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Chimichurri. And there's not going to be any chili in this chimichurri. Okay. All right. Look at that. Look at that. Let me hold that up to the mic, the camera.
So, see how the pink in there? I don't know if you can see that.
Yeah.
So that's a medium to me.
Okay. All right.
So it's not running with blood. So all you want to do is get your fingers in there. We're all friends here, aren't we? Neighbours.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, we've got to give that a go. Go on, Alan. You have the first bit. Evening, Steve. Steve's in. He's a mate of Will's. He's watching from Wigan. Nice to have you in for the first time, Steve. This isn't. It's not steak every week, Steve. This is a special night. Wait, how'd you find that, Al?
I don't think you'll like it.
No, isn't that amazing?
Right, let me have a go.
Come on.
Oh, look at that.
I think we should do Finnegan's grill every week. It's not bad.
You know it.
gone big or gone home on the sauce.
Just-
gone in my beer.
I just got the fat.
Yeah,
Oh,
nice and that flavour.
oh. I just got the fat bit.
That's another level.
The
That
fat is unbelievable.
I feel bad that we're doing this to people at home. Just
So
eating
guys,
this
go and
steak
tuck
here.
in.
Someone's
Go on.
just
Get
had
it
a
right
pasty
into
for
there.
the tea.
Use the spoon if
Someone's
you
just
want.
had a free Bentos pie, and we're doing this.
I wish I could say that wasn't very good, but that is incredible, Gav.
yeah,
The
that
people
is
at home, honestly,
so nice,
mate, top
Make sure you get that
stuff.
chimichurri on it.
So good. Yeah,
Yeah,
get some of that.
got
on
some
it.
on
Gotta
that.
get it on it. So the chimichurri is shallots, parsley, coriander, smoked garlic. I put in that instead of normal garlic. You can buy smoked garlic in Asda.
Okay.
No problem. Just bulbs of it, and I just blitz it all. Coriander, parsley, red
my
wine
goodness.
vinegar, salt, and
That is
pepper.
so good. Honestly, mate, that is so good.
Are you happy with that, boys
Oh.
and girls? Can I come around and have one more piece?
You come and have a piece.
Come and have another piece, Gav.
I'm gonna get a piece. I'm getting a piece with more fat on because that.
Oh,
As my boss
Oh, I
says, fat is flavour.
Fat.
Yeah.
that's what I've
Fat
always
is
said.
amazing.
Yeah. We get a lot of it on there.
Oh, we can't waste that on the kids. They can't have any of that.
No.
That would be irresponsible, I think. So,
Oh, we have damn joys. No. Something to wipe me job with.
this is some of the best podcasting we've ever done. Just Alan and the mic just goes.
Eating protein heaven.
That's it. That is
Protein
so
heaven.
good. So good.
We've got the best to come yet, guys, though.
What's that? Is there more?
We've
Yeah.
got some Wagyu burgers or something. haven't we?
Ah.
Wagyu burgers.
Okay. All
I'm
right.
going to start them in a second.
Dear
man.
me.
Well, I'll start them now, actually.
You ask Gav another question
All right,
while we're
okay,
eating.
okay.
Yeah.
Go on.
So while you, I'm glad I didn't eat me tea now. Yeah. Beans on toast just doesn't cut it. I'm not gonna lie.
No. Is that what she feeds you, Alan?
That's what I would have fed her tonight. Gav.
Yeah.
poor Joyce. You had
I might have
Greg's-
put a bit of cheese in it.
Greg's pasty the other week.
Cheesy beans on toast. We
Yeah.
did have an eggs pasty the other week for our tea. That was terrible.
Your steak slice.
It was. It literally was. It wasn't a good night. I'm not gonna lie. It's up there when I bought her a toothbrush for Christmas. That's it.
Yeah.
But we'll leave that there. So, Gav,
Yes,
obviously, Ykids is a Christian charity.
mate. Yeah.
How does that fit in with your kind of life belief story, whatever?
It was harder for some of the young people there.
Yeah.
Like Tim and Kate.
Yeah.
And a few of the, as a non-Christian working with they were like, why are you working with a Christian? Well, I don't have to believe in something. I need to believe in to do good.
Yeah.
And that's what I do. I like doing stuff like this, like doing stuff to
yeah.
help people. I like helping people.
Yeah.
And that's what I did it for.
Very
I helped to do something and make a difference for other people.
Yeah.
And that's why I did it for me. Not for myself, as I needed like midlife crisis at 30 odd years of age. I just loved what they were doing.
Yeah. Because
You
they
know,
do great stuff, don't they?
Yeah, they do amazing stuff, Claire and the guys, and
Yeah.
Anne, and obviously they got new people there every
Yeah.
time now. New, who obviously Pete was there, and Tim, and a few others. But it was just something they were doing good, and,
So-
the community they were there with.
Yeah. So how did you find it being in that environment? Because they would often pray at times.
Yeah,
and all.
yeah.
How did that?
Monday mornings,
How do you feel
I
about
got I usually come in a bit later, but sometimes you guys, there were guys who were praying.
Are you trying to swerve the prayer meeting?
Have
Because
to come
that's
in
what
later
Alan
as
does
well.
as well.
Yeah.
Honestly.
You know what I mean?
When it's the minister, he's supposed to be at the prayer meeting. But he
Yeah,
swerves it
so
off.
I just came in later. Oh no!
Yeah,
If I had to come in early, I come in early. Obviously, try not to disturb them.
Yeah.
That's your belief, and that's their belief. And
Yeah. So did,
oh, shut up! Just snapped your
have
plate.
you ever been to church or anything like
Christening?
that? Or just your christening?
No, I'm not christened.
No, not yourself.
No, not me.
Parents
Sorry,
didn't
but
do that.
your parents, no, they weren't christened
So
either.
you just basically go to hatches, matches, dispatches.
Go
kind of thing.
fishing matches,
Yeah,
that
yeah.
kind of thing, and
Yeah.
that's where I go to.
But, yeah.
But no, but it's but it was hard for them because they couldn't understand why.
you wanted to be there.
Yeah,
But
why
you
you
wanted
at-
to do
and-
good.
But they've all.
I'm going to ask you a
realised-
question.
Go ahead, mate.
How did you find it? Did it put you off? You might not believe in Christianity, but working with them people, did it put you off?
Not at all.
Not at all. No.
Because they're just doing good.
They are, yeah.
And if they believe Well,
They believe they're doing
they
good
believe
because
in
of
good
God.
because God is telling them, all through God, they're doing good. That's what Claire used to say to me.
Yeah.
We're doing God. And she used to say there was a fella in the Bible who used to do with Jesus and he didn't believe in God, but he used to say God's working through you and you don't know it.
Right.
I can't remember the character's name, she said, or the person's name in the Bible, but
okay.
there was this character in there. And I said, okay, no problem.
That's
what you want to say. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But that's your beliefs. And, you know, it's not thrown upon you. If it was thrown upon me, then that would have been an issue.
Yeah.
You know, where you know, no Jovi's knocking on my door going, you've got to be kind of thing, and I mean, stuff, and push it in my face.
Yeah.
There's none of that.
No one likes the Jehovah's Witnesses knocking on your door, do you?
Yeah, I mean, not when the foot
you know how to get rid of them, Gav?
What's that,
Just
mate?
tell them you believe in Jesus.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
They get off.
All Allan does. Allan sends them next door to Shelley and Craig. That's what Allan does.
I just start talking to them about Jesus and they get off.
Yeah.
Honestly. It's a winner.
Well,
Same as if you want a seat on a bus and it's full. Just literally start talking to them.
So I'm going to start making your Wagyu burgers now, guys.
Oh, what
great.
a guy. What a guy.
So,
What is a Wagyu?
Wagyu is a breed of cow,
Is it?
but very expensive.
Are they Japanese cows?
You can get Japanese Wagyu. Japanese Wagyu is the traditional. So where you see...
He's an American, though.
So these are from Yorkshire.
All right.
He's a Yorkshire Wagyu. Sorry, Alan.
I should have known what you'd said wasn't true.
Yeah. So these are Yorkshire Wagyus.
Okay, that's fine. I'm happy with the Yorkshire ones.
It doesn't matter. I'll put my nail. So these are
Alan.
born and bred in Yorkshire. Sometimes it's a cow from a male, from a semen, from a Wagyu cow. You get me? So it's a hybrid. So where you see Wagyu and Lidl, Wagyu steaks, it's not. It's dairy cow bred with a Wagyu beef.
Do you know what? There's subjects I never thought we'd cover on Finnegan's, and that has got to be one of them, Gav.
I've got to be honest, I never thought we'd talk about semen.
I never thought we would.
There you go.
I thought it was a possibility with you, Finnegan. But okay, fantastic. So they're going on now to the cooker.
Yeah, so I'm just going to build up these now. So we've got, on these, you've got some truffle mayonnaise.
Oh, dear.
So this is black truffle.
Okay.
So I do love black truffle.
I could have been eating cheese on toast tonight.
Sorry, Alan.
Have
Have I upset your night?
You haven't upset me at all. You've made my life.
Sorry, these rugs getting under my feet.
Sorry, Gav. You're having to work in not ideal circumstances tonight, but you're doing a good job.
I'll cut these off when I bring them over.
He's in the new kitchen area.
This is
in the beer garden.
The Finnegan's extravaganza continues. We've got the beer garden. You've
We're
got
always
the
expanding.
bar. Now you've got the kitchen.
That's the neighbours. The neighbours say, "What's he building now?"
And the hot tub.
That's what he said when he came round.
He literally said that when he turned up.
What's he building now?
What is he building now?
What's he up to? Yeah.
Oh, very good. The burgers are being made up.
Yes, nearly there, guys.
Very good.
Yeah. Oh,
very good.
So should we talk to our other guests for a little bit while he's doing
Go
that?
on.
What are we going to ask them?
See, Craig and Shelley, you actually came to our live night, didn't you?
Oh, it was great.
Was it, honestly, was it good though?
It was. We really enjoyed it.
That was last Christmas, wasn't it?
What was that?
Yeah.
The live night, the Christmas one we did.
Oh, the live night. Yeah, I forgot about that. Oh, yeah.
That was a long time. Last Christmas.
A long time ago.
I don't think we'll do another one of them again. That was carnage.
No, we literally started that night, right? And he just froze. He was like a deer in the headlights. He just couldn't speak. He's like, I've gone. You like to talk.
It was terrifying. It was absolutely terrifying coming face to face with our fans.
Don't know what's going on here.
Oh, wow.
Like some personal shit.
Here it's coming in again.
There
Gav,
he
you've
is.
excelled
There he is.
yourself
There he
again.
is. Look at these.
Oh. You've got brioche buns.
Okay.
Your wife now, what you are.
Yeah. What does your
What's your wife's name, Gav?
Nicola Williams.
Nicola
Nicola.
Williams. Nicola, why'd you let him out the house?
Does Nicola get meals
Shade
like
him to the
this?
kitchen.
She'll have a well done if you and Nicola.
Does she? She'll have it well done.
So we've got the
Well
brioche
done.
buns, Wagyu burger, we've got
Brioche
goat
buns,
cheese.
Wagyu
You don't
burger.
with a strong meat, you don't want a cheddar. You just want the cheese. Just
Oh,
to give it that
okay.
creamy text.
Okay.
With some pickled gherkins, lettuce, and a big dollop
Oh.
of truffle mayonnaise.
Truffle
So
mayonnaise.
is you can buy truffle oil.
Okay.
Just mix that with normal mayonnaise. If you
Okay.
want to. But
Mix the truffle
I
with your
use
normal oil.
black truffle puree. It's about £1 a kilo.
Wait, say that again.
Hang on. £1 a kilo.
£1 a kilo.
You
£1
use
a kilo.
what?
And you
What's
didn't
it
use it
called?
in this, did you?
Yeah.
Oh,
So, yeah.
You- truffle, which is
Truffle.
£1 a kilo, has
Truffle.
gone in this mayonnaise.
something. I forget what he said.
Black truffle puree.
Black
Wow,
truffle.
black
pure.
truffle.
Yeah, so there you
Into the £1 a kilo.
You can see the black truffle bits there.
How many kilos did you use in this?
You can smell it. It's
okay.
amazing.
Wow.
It's
like- Look at that. Wow.
It's slightly overcooked, but
That's
you
okay.
can also be shouting at me if you see it. Oh, cut them go.
Truffle mayonnaise. What? I've
Oh,
never had
these
one of
are-
them.
these
Again, you can make your own mayonnaise.
Fabulous.
I love
You
that.
can just buy mayonnaise, normal Hellman's. So you can see the black bits there.
I'm never going to eat again
So
unless
there
they
you
come
go.
to your house.
So,
Mandy's saying,
Half
oh,
each.
he's talking as if Tom and Allan are going to cook this at home.
no, they just ring me up. Do you want to do
That's
another
it.
vlog?
Wow, Gav.
Wow.
Right. Look at
Yeah.
that. Go on then.
Someone,
Guess first. Get stuck in.
yeah,
Get
someone-
stuck in.
We've got a plate still.
If you're just joining us tonight, it's a little bit different in
It
Finnegan's
is. It
tonight.
is.
We've got
We've got
steak
guests
night.
in.
We've got our head chef. We've
Head
got
chef
guests
in.
in. We're sitting in the garden tonight, having a lovely evening. We're eating the food, and you're getting to watch us eat. I don't know if that works,
No,
but we're
Yes,
having a good
we
night.
are having a good day.
And Gav has
This is
excelled
the
himself.
best night
Abs-
I've ever had in,
This-
in
Thank
Finnegan's
you.
Bar.
This is. He's,
You know
I
what I
mean,
mean?
Gav, honestly, mate, you have excelled yourself here.
Yeah.
Gav, are you
you
eating? Have you
eating
got
at all?
enough?
No,
mate?
you fill your boots, guys.
Oh, what a guy!
I never made it, so I'm all right.
Yeah. Very good.
Yeah, I'm okay.
All right, go on, pass this one
We,
over.
we
Al.
can't really talk, can we, and eat at the same time?
No, that's the problem, isn't it?
No.
Why
no.
don't we do a
I'll
story?
eat
Should we do a
for you.
story? Should we get
A
Gav to do a
story?
story while we have our
Oh,
burgers?
yeah.
Should we
Yeah.
do that?
Have you got a
Story.
funny story? We didn't
Did
tell
we
him
even
this,
tell
but-
you this ahead of time, Gav?
No, we didn't. I don't
Gav.
think we did, but he has watched.
I've got one.
Basically,
one.
mate, can I just say for people at home,
Sure.
each week
Yeah.
in the episode, we get people to do a story, and if it's a good story, then they get on the
Get him
wall.
on the wall, lad.
Yeah.
If it's a not good story,
You're bad,
they
lad.
barred. But I think the
Yeah.
likelihood of us barring Gav,
Even if everyone says
Even-
you're bad.
there's not a chance, is
It's
No.
there?
not happening.
There's not a
Yeah.
He's
chance.
become the head chef of
He's the
Finnegan's.
head chef of Finnegan.
So-
but we still want the story, just
Yeah,
in case.
so back when I was in the Cotswolds,
Go on.
and back in, was it 91, the Gulf War just started.
Oh.
And we had a young 16-year-old boy who was in sixth form. My sister was in the RAF. Obviously, I was chefing, and my head chef was trying to be a Green Party MP. So I had a lot of government-headed paper. So we did a wind-up where we said that headed paper with all the logo on, and we got some uniform from my sister, and because he had the Land Rover. And we did a headed paper saying the government is asking, because all our soldiers are going to Iraq, the bases are not covered. So we're asking for our sixth forms to come to RAF Bryce Norton and cover and join the RAF through the war and then go back to college. So we knew this one young kitchen porter, can't remember his name now, he was a bit gullible, and his family, and so we went round in the Land Rover in RAF uniform. His mum knew me, so I stayed in the van in the Land Rover. It was the old type Defenders, green one. He knocked on the door, he had his jacket on there. Ding dong. Michael, that was his name. This is for Michael. Thank you very much. Just read the instructions, and we'll see him Saturday. Thank you very much. Goodbye. So she opens it up, reads this letter that it was like, on the 6th of September, you have to be outside the post office, bring bare minimum clothes enough for 5 days, and you'll be going to support the war and covering our base. Thank you very much. Yours is early. We got put a black sergeant major of the RAF camp, obviously government-headed paper, bit of RAF stuff at the bottom, and his mum and dad believed it. They called him from school. He got home from school, from sixth form. His mum's crying on the couch. Oh, my son, you can't take my son away and everything. And the next thing he knocks on me out. I was living in staff accommodation. He lived down the corner. He's knocking on me house. Gov, I've had this letter. I said, it looks legit, that, mate, doesn't it? It looks legit, that. I said, and he was shaking the pass. I said, do you want a little something comfort? Yeah. So he goes back. By this time, his mother's rang the RAF base, spoken to the head commander of the RAF base and said, "Sorry, madam, it's a wind up. Your child doesn't need to come back." The next minute, his mum and dad bounce around. "Did you do this with this chef?" I went, "Yeah." So unfortunately, this young boy thought he was going to support the government, support the army or the RAF during the Iraq War.
Oh, what
Back in '91. So we used to be wind-up merchants as chefs. I've got a few more, but I don't know whether you can tell you one more.
Go on, give us one more, Gav.
Yeah.
Well, there was a young lad when I was in Cheltenham, and he used to steal grapefruit juice from the bar.
Grapefruit juice?
Yeah.
Okay.
He was a washer-upper, and he used to, there was a bar fridge and where the wash-upper is, and he used to take the grapefruit juice. And on his last day, I thought, I'll get him back for stealing. I had laxatives in my house because the girlfriend at the time was pregnant. So I had all these laxatives. So I put 6 in the grapefruit litre juice. And every time he had one, I put another sachet in. So by the end of the night, he had 12 laxatives. So I never seen him again.
He's dead.
Well, that's the thing, Alan. He could be.
He's proper dead.
You pray for my forgiveness for me then, and hopefully he's still alive and he's got a great successful job somewhere in the UK. Or in the
He's
world.
about 4 stone.
He wasn't the biggest lad either. He was a very slim fella, he was.
Wow.
That's about it, really. They're the ones I've got.
Good man.
Well,
Good man. Well, it's was it ever in doubt?
You're
No.
bad, lad.
No, it's bad. I'm
Get him
not
on the
bad.
wall.
On the wall. Phew.
We'll have to
He's
write it on.
We'll
in a
write
bit.
it on for
We'll
sure.
write
Head
it on.
chef Gav.
Head chef, Gav.
Top Finnegan's lifetime member.
So, Gav, we've got loads of people who watch this, and some of them quite young in their life, career, and all that kind of stuff. If you could give yourself some advice, your younger self, what would it be?
Just do what I've done. Just be confident in yourself. And if you're good at something, if you haven't, like me daughter, she didn't unfortunately get a grade for the maths, but she's still going to uni and she's still going to achieve in that line.
Yeah.
Like I've had English and pottery. I've now worked in the best hotels, or some of the best hotels in the UK, and Liverpool, and now have my best job I've ever had as development chef for a ready meal company. And just if you love something so dearly, be proud of that and be passionate about that. Yeah. And when you go for an interview and you go, well, I've got this and this, but I really love it, I really want to do that, I'd rather see that of someone than some go, yeah, I've got GCSEs, A-levels, and I've done that for 2 years in college, and I got students of the year. There you go, mate.
Yeah.
I don't want to see that. I want to see passion from someone. Yeah. And I've had that with back in the day at Ykids, where a young Phil Daly's probably might be watching now. He came from Bootle lad. He's a Bootle lad, and come in. Well, I'm fucking clothes and all that. And then I had the lad from St. Helens, who was student of the year at St. Helens College, got all his MVQ level 3 in that, and he couldn't run the sections, but Phil could, because he was that passionate and wanted to not achieve or let the head chef down. He wanted to be the best he could, and that's what he's done. He used to be head chef at Panoramic in Liverpool, one of the best, well, was the best hotel, restaurant in Liverpool, and the highest, and kind of thing. So always have your passion, always be proud of what your passion is. Don't be afraid if someone's got better qualifications than you or worse qualifications than you. Always try to look at someone and go, yeah, I can do this, this, and this, and this is what I want to do. I want to prove myself to you. Give me a chance. Like I've said to a young, when I did Ykids, there was a couple in Skelmersdale who were doing this cooking and skiing in the Trafford Centre. And I had this couple, and then I had a lad, and I did pre-interviews with them, like mock interviews with them. I said to this one lad, I said, I want to be a chef, but I've got no qualifications. I said, just go into a pub or a restaurant and say, listen, I've got no qualifications. I'm doing this course with Gav, and I'm going skiing. I want to do this, this, and this. I'll come and work for the day or two for nothing. Yeah. It's called a stage. We call it in the French term. He said, well, come and work for nothing for the day or two. And you can see what that person is. If that person's got passion or skill or the future, you can see something straight away in someone sometimes. And come back a week later, got a part-time job, Gav. Just do what you said.
Fab.
And then there was another couple who, again, I told them what to do, and they looked at chalets, and then they were doing 3 seasons they did in ski resorts.
Wow.
Cooking. He cooked and she cleaned, and then they went skiing. Yeah. Happy day. Or just someone was there to guide them, give them a bit of confidence and go, listen, you can do it. Yeah. And that's what you've got to inspire people to do better. Like, unfortunately, I learned off chefs. You know what I mean? It's dual die kitchen, and then some of the kitchens I worked. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You're either strong or you're weak, and you don't succeed. And you just got to be strong as you can and be confident and positive. Otherwise, you won't succeed.
So good, Gav. And your mate Sean Edwards is in. He said on the wall just for the burger. He was impressed.
Yeah. What's on the wall?
You're a
member of the club.
You're a member of Finnegan's now.
Am I on the wall? Am I?
You will be.
We'll write you up there.
We can't preempt it. You know.
Story was good as well.
I've got to be on it first.
That's it. We'll get you up there. That means you can come back whenever you want. Welcome.
Just call in.
Just call by.
Whenever you're passing.
Around 6 o'clock every evening.
Yeah, about 6 o'clock. With all that'll be fab. Yeah.
No, you're very welcome. Thank you.
Justice, mate, thank you so much for coming on tonight. I just want to say, mate, it's an inspiration hearing about your life and all you've been up to and the stuff with Ykids and the way you've engaged. You know, you see the good they're doing and just something within you wanting to get stuck in and be part of that. And just a beautiful thing. A really beautiful thing. We're inspired. And mate, thank you for coming to share with us tonight. You've gone above and beyond. So let us just give you a shout out one more time. So pass us over. So it's Altham's
Butchers, Supper Club,
and the Supper Club.
Supper Club Company.
Okay, we're gonna get that up.
We're gonna open one called the Super Club. For those who can't spell like me, we'll cream it off the top.
Don't give your business to the Super Club, whatever that is. Don't Google that.
Don't do that.
Supper Club.
It could be a
fantastic
club, couldn't it?
We are. Thank you so much, mate. Massive.
Absolutely.
Thank you so much.
We're getting attacked by flies.
And Ski for coming in tonight to join us. I wonder why, but you've had a lovely night, haven't you? Would you say we don't need to do Valentine's next year now because of this?
Just give Gav a ring.
We know how to treat you. We know how to treat you, don't we? You know what I'm saying? You know, and we've had the neighbours in.
And we've had the neighbours round. You've gone a long way to building bridges, has he now?
Yeah.
Apologising.
That'll make up for that baby shower the other night.
What time were they up to?
2 o'clock.
Yeah, Craig, when they said the baby shower, what time it went up to, Craig was going, oh, I didn't really know, didn't know. Shelley's there going, 2 o'clock.
Yeah, because she was there.
She was there, popped in. Very good. Well, we're so pleased you guys. And we're trying to get Shelley and Craig to actually come on the pod one week. So we're just Craig. Shelley's not having any part of it.
Just a little bit busy at the moment, but we'll get him on the pod,
And next week, who have we got on the pod?
Councillor Thomas.
Councillor Carla Thomas is coming on. So
if you've got no weeds, if there's weeds everywhere you want killing or dog poo picking up, get your questions in.
That's not Carla's job.
I know it's not. I'm only messing.
You tried to talk to the MP, Peter Dowd, about that after the show. Wasn't having any of it. So Carla Thomas, if you're local to Liverpool and to Netherton, then she's just such a blessing to this community really in all she does.
Absolutely.
And so she's agreed to come down and to chat to us. And bless her, she's going to be here next week. We're looking forward to having her talk a little bit about her life and journey.
Yeah.
And it'll be great to have her on.
Yeah. Sounds,
I don't think you brought the bell with us.
We haven't got the bell. We can't even call last hour. We'll have to stay all night, Tom. We do need an applause for Gav.
What's that? Oh, Carla's watching. Carla, is that not in your diary? Because we're expecting you next week. So Carla,
it's been booked for a while.
She's coming. No, she's on it. She's on it.
It's going to be boss, Carla.
It's going to be great.
We can't promise you steak or low.
No, wow.
I might give you Tom's.
No, there's not a chance. Get that back in the fridge. That's mine. Sean's saying bring the chilies next time, Gav. And
I'm not allowed, Sean, I'm afraid.
It's not allowed.
No. We banned the chilies because we did it once in the church, lads' night. And Naga chili was ours.
No, it was Infinity Chili.
Infinity Chili.
Yeah, Infinity Chili it was.
Infinity Chili.
It was the name's enough, innit?
It was about 800 to 1 million Scovilles, it was.
I don't know what that means.
What's the scope? Is that the heat? How hot
it's the heat level of it. So jalapeno is about 200 to 300.
It doesn't matter what that means, right? I seen some fella on the floor vomiting in the car park,
shaking.
He nearly passed out. He nearly died.
Where was this? What was this?
In the hall at the church.
In church.
Yeah. We was on a curry night, cooking some curry, and then him Gav and two others had, I think it was Sean.
No, Sean didn't need to. He was camera. He chickened out.
Did he?
Chickened out,
Sean,
mate. He
come
didn't see
on,
me.
sort yourself out,
But
Sean. Chicken
Gav
out.
had it.
he camcorded it.
And
All
some
little
other lads
video.
had it, didn't
Yeah, the young
It
lad
was
had it.
3 years, I
No,
thought.
just the two.
Just the two.
He was like, oh, slow.
Oh, he was gone. He was gone. Honestly, I thought he was going to die.
And then I
was
think his
literally
dad,
like,
I think his dad was there, Alan, and the dad said on the video, "Just the funniest thing I've ever seen in my life." And his son's like this going,
No, it wasn't his dad. It was
Wasn't
it was the lad was going out with his daughter. So that's probably why it was the funniest thing he's ever seen in his life.
You stay away
Bit
from
of
my
payback.
daughter.
Yeah. Anyway, we're gonna have to call time.
We're going to have to call
Even though
time.
we're-
Thank you,
Ding-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling.
Gav. Thank you, Emma and Joyce. Thank you so much, Shelley and Craig, for coming in. And join us again next Wednesday, where Carla Thomas is going to be in Finnegan's. We'll be back in the bar.
We'll be back in the bar.
And we'll have a fantastic time. So good night. God
Good night.
bless.
God
See you
bless.
again next week.
Gonna get me a religion. I'm gonna join the Baptist church. I am gonna get me a religion. I'm gonna join the Baptist church. That's right. Gonna be a Baptist preacher so that I won't have to work. Well, I'm in the pulpit, jumping up and down, 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 down. Yeah, I'm in the pulpit, jumping up and down. Okay. Well, I've been hollering good news all the miles around. My sister jumped up now. Ooh, she began to grin. Yeah, she did. Well, my sister jumped up. Ooh, she began to grin.